Johnny?
Yes, it's me again.
You've got arms and legs and a torso that's...
Yeah.
When did all this happen?
You have seen me at least 50 times since I got put back together.
Well, this is just very disappointing. I told you that I wanted to pop your head in the fridge to see if the light stayed on.
Yeah, I know. Every time we get together, we have the same conversation.
I'm sorry, it's my memory. You know, they say it's like a muscle. If you
don't
use
it, you lose it.
Do I really say the same thing every time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez, I hate being so
predictable. I know.
Are we about to have a conversation we've already had?
No, sir. This is about the Occupy Heaven movement. They've taken over the pearly gates, they've confiscated Pete's Book of Life, and they've pitched tents in Zachariah Park.
I just saw this on DNN. Who are these people?
They're the people of heaven, or as they like to call themselves, the 99.99999, etc. percent.
Well, who are the other 0.000 whatever 1%?
Well, that would be you and Jesus, sir.
What? Well, if they don't like the kingdom, they can take a hike.
Well, that's part of the problem, sir. They don't like living under the rule of a king. I mean, a lot of these people are Americans, and you know how they feel about kings.
Well, there's gratitude for you. I give them paradise. I make sure they have access to all the best stuff, the mansions, the fine linens, the food, the desserts, the chocolate cake. Have you tried that? Why can't they just eat cake and be happy?
Actually, sir, I wouldn't bring up the whole cake thing. I think actually they're looking for a little more access to you, sort of a more personal relationship.
A personal relationship? I'm an immaterial, immortal being who lives outside time. How do you have a personal relationship with that? And let me tell you something, that would be even more impossible had I not shut down my all-knowingness, because, I mean, can you imagine how annoying it would be having to have a conversation with someone where you know everything that they're going to say?
Actually, I can.
And did they really think they were going to get all kinds of personal attention from me? I mean, there are billions of them. The place is crawling with them. Not to mention the fact that, you know, they're way beneath me. I mean, birds of a feather, right, Johnny? I mean, come on. I really am going to want to spend all my time with them?
Right.
I mean, that's their beef?
Well, they have a whole list of complaints, sir. Apparently, a lot of these people are bored to tears. They'd like an extended break or to end their existence entirely.
Seriously?
Well, sir, some of these people feel that living forever makes the afterlife meaningless. There's no urgency. There's no purpose.
It's stress-free living.
So is a coma.
Yeah, but this is stress-free and rent-free. Try that at St. Mary's.
Okay, that brings up another thing. A lot of these people are upset at having lost their freedom.
Free will?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really have paradise and free will. I mean, if I give them back their freedom, then I have to bring back all the evil, and they hate the evil.
Well, sir, I think they resent having to have suffered all the evil caused by free will, only to lose it here in heaven. Was that always your plan, for them to end up without free will?
Yeah, that's heaven.
And you knew who was going to end up here?
Yeah, back when I had my all-knowingness turned on.
So why did they have to suffer through all the evil in the first place?
Because, Johnny, freedom was my gift to them to use as I saw fit.
And now you're taking it away.
Look, it's my house, my rules, okay? I mean, who are these ungrateful people? Who complains about paradise?
Well, to them, it's not paradise. I mean, no one here is happy.
No one here is happy? How can you not be happy?
Well, sir, aside from everything else, literally every single person here has a loved one suffering eternal torment. I mean, how can they be happy knowing that their children, their spouse, their friends, their nana, their papa are suffering torture without end?
They're being tortured because I love them.
Because you love them?
Yes, because I love them severely, okay? That's why I give them what they insist on.
But nobody insists on being tortured, sir. Torture is not love.
Johnny, do you have any idea how cruel it would be of me to force them to be here with me when they've spent their life resisting me? If they don't believe in me or if they don't like my plan, what else am I going to do with them?
Well, you certainly don't have to torture them. Torture is never love, okay? Even in the BDSM community, there's a safe word.
Please. That's love. I mean, it's tough love, I'll admit that, but it's definitely love.
It's never love.
I think it is.
No, it is not love.
I don't know. I think it can be, yeah, sometimes.
No, it's never love. Sir, what are you doing?
Point of order.
Sir, what is that? I don't... Use your words, sir.
Block! Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. I have some last-minute / belated Valentine's Day gift ideas for you, depending on when you're watching this, of course. The first is, if you have a loved one who likes this show and is not subscribed to Skeptic Magazine, I don't know what you're thinking. This is a chance to change a life. Or, you could even end up saving a life if they know someone who's under the spell of some kind of homeopathic treatment in lieu of medical science. People do that. High-profile people do that. It's crazy. This magazine will help. The latest issue, as you can see here, is all about Scientology, but you don't have to worry because I have taken the trouble of auditing the entire thing, and I can guarantee you that it's completely 100% thetan-free. I just had my e-meter calibrated like the week before it came in, so you can trust me on this one. Second, I met a fan of the show a while back who is a bona fide musical phenomenon. He's amazing. He's a wunderkind. He plays with Stanley Clarke and Chick Corea and George Duke. He's a Grammy winner and now a friend of mine and a friend of the show, and his first album has become one of my all-time favorite albums. I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that either. This is not a paid advertisement. He hasn't given me anything. I just really love the album and I want everyone to know about it. In fact, you've been listening to his music since the beginning of this begging segment, or as Amy calls it, the BS. His name is Ruslan Sirota, and the album is called simply Ruslan. I don't know where he came up with that title, but I like it. It's catchy. Check it out on iTunes and like his Facebook page. It's a phenomenal album. You're going to love it. Finally, there really is nothing that says I love you more than a financial subscription to the Mr. Deity Show. With the possible exception of Mr. Deity merchandise, of course. I'll give that one to you. But either way, we've got you covered because we've got season 3 and 4 on DVD, and they're loaded to the gills with all kinds of extras. I don't know how I do it, quite frankly, but whatever. The links are in the description below, so click away. And to everyone who's already contributed to the show in some way, I'm going to say it again and again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you again in 2 to 3 weeks.